1/15/2025. Welcome to another episode of Stand Tall. Now that we're done with the book of Proverbs out of the Bible, we're moving on to the Wuzi. This is one of the ancient military classics, one of the seven. This is actually placed up there with the Art of War, and in some instances in the warring states in the Han, they actually reference Wuki and the Wuzi far more than the Art of War. The great thing about both the Wuzi and the Art of War, which I find the most pertinent, is they both place a strong emphasis on the need to maintain harmony and cohesion among one's troops and population, and they also equally stress the need to know the advantages and disadvantages in any engagement. So let's continue with the first chapter, governing the state. Wu Qi, wearing Confucian official dress, met with Marcus Wen of Wei to discuss military strategy. Marcus Wen said, "I have no interest in military affairs." Wu Qi replied, "The evidence of my own eyes suggests otherwise, my lord. To judge from what I have seen in the past, I might say you are not speaking entirely honestly. All throughout the year you have ordered wild beasts killed and their hides collected. You have painted them with cinnabar and lacquered them in vermilion, and then emblazoned this with rhinoceros and elephant designs. If you were to use such hides for clothing, they would not keep you warm in winter, nor would they keep you cool in summer. You would have 2 Jiang 4 Qi long trident and a shorter 1 Jiang 2 Qi long trident manufactured. You have used these animal hides to protect your chariots and reinforce their wheels. These vehicles are nothing beautiful to look at and will rather be cumbersome should you go hunting in the wild. What possible purpose can they serve? If you intend to wage war but do not find someone capable of driving them, your effort will be like nesting hen fighting a wild cat or a puppy fighting a tiger. Even if it were very fierce, it would soon die. There was once a leader of the Chinseng clan who devoted his attention to civil affairs but neglected his military. The result was the destruction of his kingdom. There was once a ruler of the Hu clan who relied on his large army and loved warfare but forgot about civilization. His actions ended his dynasty. A wise ruler would learn from these examples from history. He would surely cultivate the arts at home while preparing the military for conflicts abroad. Thus, a ruler who does not attack the enemy does not live up to the standard of righteousness. If he simply laments the loss of his own men in battle without doing anything more, then he is not a benevolent man. Marcus Wen personally laid out a banquet place for Wu Qi, and his wife served Wu Qi wine. At a ceremony at the ancestral temple, Wen made Wu Qi one of his top generals and placed him in charge of the Jihei command. Wu Qi went on to serve in 76 large battles. In 64 of these, he achieved a complete victory. The rest were stalemates. The expansion of the territory of Wei, 1,000 li in all directions, was the work of Wu Qi. So this introduction goes on to lay out not only the importance and prominence of Wu Qi in the text that we're about to read, it also goes to show that Wu Qi calls on the evidence of other wise rulers. Don't just focus on your battle readiness, and don't just focus on your civilization. Don't focus on just the army, and don't focus on just the people. You need to have a good balance. And when you think of, in these ancient military texts and these ancient military contexts, of the civilization being your home front, your home life, and the battle as your work, your career, it all begins to make sense. You can't neglect your home life so much that you focus only on your career, otherwise your home life will be destitute and destroyed. You also can't focus on your home life so much and love and care for your family in such a great manner that you don't have a means to bring home any way to support them.